These are the 5 things that I learned from my first year of having a YouTube channel, specifically for firearms and everyday carry. Let's check it out so maybe you can learn something as well. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Quentin the Gun Guy. So these are the 5 things, as stated, that I've really learned in the last year of having my YouTube channel. So I've really had time to contemplate and to think back of where I started and how far I've come, and the things that I've really learned and things that I will take onto my next year as well. Hopefully keep on going for my YouTube channel. Number 1 is that the EDC community is a really tough one. Now Ryan from EDC for the EDG, he's a much bigger channel than I am. He stated it very nicely, where he said that the EDC community is only rivaled by the fashion industry, really, about how critical the people are of each other. And I can really relate to this. The sentiment rings true to me as well. Where in the EDC community, everyone has preconceived ideas because of their background. A few people want to change their mindset from certain modus operandi. So to change minds and maybe to learn something, I think everyone can learn from everyone else. So instead of doing that, a lot of people criticize first, playing that keyboard warrior thing, where they don't really want to see from a different mindset. The boomers have a different mindset from the millennials, different training. So I think that's a very difficult thing to break into. But I've made some really good friends, a few enemies here and there. But I think most of the people that's actually criticizing are sitting at home. They aren't actually active with the community. They've got their preconceived ideas and they want to stick to it. We're getting out, getting training, socializing, networking with other influencers in the industry, or just following them. I think that's got a different mindset to it. So don't be a keyboard warrior. Number 2 is that the YouTube community is a very supportive one. So same as with the EDC community, you get really supportive people, and most of them are actually content creators, especially on YouTube. It's not like Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or any of the other ones where there's quite a few keyboard warriors that want to break people down, that's really just out there to criticize people. Where with YouTube, I saw that if you follow the community, everyone's very supportive and really want to lift each other up. It's not an easy thing to get into. It looks a lot easier than it actually is. But I think that more of the community as a whole worldwide needs to be more supportive, like YouTube content creators are. Number 3 is that you have to fight for each and every subscriber. Now it's easy to get followers either on Facebook or Instagram, but to get subscribers on YouTube, that's a whole different story. You really have to earn everyone's trust, and you have to maintain that trust. It's easy to lose subscribers as well if you start being a sellout, start getting too much kickbacks from suppliers. So you really have to be pure to yourself and earn the trust of each and every one. So I'm standing on close to 400 subscribers now, and I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. I appreciate all the support. There's quite a few people that don't comment in the comment section, but then message me privately, and I really do appreciate that. I appreciate all the support, and I will try and maintain all your trust, and then try and be informative as you guys hopefully have come to know me. Number 4 is that it's easy to get lost in the numbers. So having an analytical mind, I think, and having a background in the aviation sector as a pilot, you have to work on the numbers. So it's you do get an expression about flying by the seat of your pants, but you really have to look at your instruments, look at the numbers, crunch the numbers, and then get feedback on if you've done your calculations or corrections correctly, and then hopefully keep on flying and don't die. So with that mindset as well, I pulled it through into the YouTube channel. So only feedback that you really get is about the numbers. So it's easy to get lost in them and start being too critical in yourself, start trying to do many other things, and then you get lost in the creative process. So getting too much caught up in that, too much caught up in the analytics, you're going to lose some of your essence. I think that doing a YouTube channel, you really have to be creative. You have to have information and then hopefully portray it to your audience. So I learned trying to maintain it, to not just focus on the numbers. I'd quite like to focus on the feedback that I get from you guys personally, whether on my social media pages, or whether you message me privately or even emails. I really appreciate that more. As I've stated in my previous videos, if I reach one person and change one person's life, then that's mission accomplished for me. And I think I've already done that with quite a few of my videos. Number 5, and the last one, is finding your own voice. So getting lost in other channels or copying other channels, that's probably the worst thing that you can do. Especially on YouTube, you need to be organic and you need to be yourself. If people don't like you, someone else might, or you're just not going to succeed. But chasing the numbers and trying to copy a recipe isn't always the best idea. So I really try to find my own voice, staying true to myself and staying true to why I started this channel. It's easy to get jealous of other channels, the numbers and the size and the reach and stuff that they get, but that's really not what I hope that they're in it for either. I really think that if you start a channel like this, there's so much time investment and effort, and you need to be on your game almost 24/7, because whenever someone sends you a message, you need to be informative when you reply to them. You can't just have a blank reply, because they deserve more than that. You're on a public platform. You really need to give answers that matter, because that's why we're in it. We're in it to change lives. We're in it to help people, whether it's for gear reviews, whether it's for tips, or whether it's for anything else that you do. And I think this really resonates with other channels as well. So don't get lost in jealousy and getting lost in other recipes. Stay true to yourself. Stay you. And that's it, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is more a thank you video and maybe a tips video for anyone else wanting to start a channel. I think more people need to start channels like this to see what it's all about and to see the amount of support that you get from other channels as well. And I say thanks a lot for each and every subscriber, each one that's shared my videos and commented, and then reached out to me to check out their videos or their content, or to help them out. It really touches the soul, to be able to know that you are making a difference. I think that's the main thing while we're on this planet, is to help each other out and to make differences in each other's lives, not just be a negative force or an island on your own just missioning through life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you later. Cheers.